drive this bearing into its position. There's nothing to stop it, which is a little unusual. It would have been nice if there had been a stop in here. And then I'm going to put the snap ring on and drive the bearing back to where it's almost against the snap ring. I think that'll be the best course of action. Oops. There we go. This will probably be easier against something heavy like this vise. Put something under the shaft so I don't damage it. Oh yeah, moves so much easier. Okay, you can see the snap ring groove. Try not to lose this snap ring. Okay. Yeah, I don't know quite how to put these in exactly perfect position. There's a little bit of gap between the snap ring and the bearing. I think I can take the bearing the other way. So I found a way to do this. The inner race of the bearing is against the wrench. Well, it moves nice and easy with a good solid anvil behind it. Okay, I can move the E-clip a little bit, which means I could uninstall it if I wanted to. I don't want it hard against the E-clip, so I don't break this plastic wheel. I'm going to go ahead and push the bearing into the other side, and then that'll give me a guide to hold that shaft straight so I don't end up driving this end crooked. Just need to think it through as I go. And let's see. I think I'm driving now against the inner race with the circlip. You can use this shaft to hold this vertical. Oh, look. So that's just really a light press fit. Okay. So now when I drive this shaft into the bearing, the whole thing will be installed. I have to find a way to support that. Here, this socket fits that bearing nicely. Those washers. So I should be able to drive that together now. Make sure everything looks okay. So I can feel that bearing slightly above the surface of the plastic. This one seems a little higher above the surface. I think that's as far as she goes. Okay, I can see the E-ring clip is revealed in there. Going to install that clip. E-ring clip, I meant to say circlip or external snap ring. Get that installed on my snap ring tool here. It's always a risk when you handle these things. If they come off your tools, you'll send them flying across the shop. Fortunately, I haven't done that. If I had a tube, I could just push it down and it would jump in the groove. There we go. Now I'm close enough. So I'll take a screwdriver and work it down. Have it in there all the way? Yes. Okay, now I've driven the bearings together on the shaft, which means the inner race is squeezed together on the shaft relative to the outer race. And I want to relax that a little bit. Now I drove it together this way. I'm going to tap it back this way a little bit, and I should be able to get just a little smoother shaft movement. I want to make sure that both circlips can move. Yeah, they're both moving. Come back a little bit. Yeah, they both move good. I think that's as good as it gets. Okay, all the bearings are installed. In the next part, I'll be assembling the grinder.